Skull Tyrant defeated. It only took us 6 attempts. Sorry, 6 attempts. We have a wish granted that we can turn in at Bone Bottom's Wish Well to collect a reward. Did we get any money from him? Probably not, right? Why would Skull Tyrant have any rosaries? No, we didn't. So unfortunately, we are still... Oh my god, we never grabbed our silk. We are still a little broke. We only have 22 rosaries. So we can't go back to Lottie and show that scammer what's up. Are there any pilgrims over here? I'd love to farm a couple pilgrims. Oh well. Okay, what is next for us? Well, I feel like we're doing pretty well at kind of checking off what's on our list. Skull Tyrant down. That means we no longer have any bosses that are sort of sitting and waiting. We could always... I think we should go back to Bone Bottom, but from there, we could go to the Wormways Needle-In door. We could go to... We could attempt to collect silver bells, or we could keep climbing towards the Citadel. We also have other things that are just hanging around town that we could, you know, revisit. Different markers I've put a couple different places. There's a couple in Deep Docks. There's some places that look like maybe they could use a little bit more exploring. I was wondering if you would just walk away without your silk after that battle. I got so excited. I feel like this is probably the next place to go. To go north. Most important of all, we need to get back to the Bellway. I think we can just go this way. We cannot go this way. I am entirely wrong. Ah, piss. Up to you, boss. What are you feeling? I really am liking the weave nest thing. So I probably, sooner rather than later, will go to the... We'll go to the Wormway Needle-In door. Because I feel like those are so interesting to me right now. But it's... I mean, the problem is it's all interesting. The problem is I can't... For a couple days now, I've been playing... For a couple, like, Silksong streams now, I've been like, okay, we're going to accomplish X, Y, and Z. And then our to-do list will be less long than it was. But we keep getting a longer to-do list rather than a shorter one. This game is so uninteresting. I'm pretty sure you're an absolutely huge fan of this game, right? Or am I confusing you with somebody else? I was about to say, how interesting do you find being banned? But that's probably not the, probably not the gut instinct to go on. Death counter update? What do you mean? I haven't died. I think it's updated. I killed Skull Tyrant most recently. Yeah, it was sarcasm. I was like, I'm pretty sure Pig Eating Avocados is a huge Silksong fan. Or at least is enjoying this playthrough. Okay, we're in Bone Bottom. We need to go to the Wishing Well. So uninteresting that I make it a priority to come to every stream. Exactly. Crown Fragment has been deposited. What are you guys going to do with this Crown Fragment? A heavy rosary necklace? 220? Okay, let's do the math again. 480, 220. That's 700. 760, 820. The thing from Frey costs 880. So we're still broke. We're still, unfortunately, a little bit broke. We're rich, but we're broke. Are you really rich if you have the money? If you have more money than you've ever had before, but you still don't have enough money to get exactly what you need? I don't know. I don't know. Hear me out here. Real quick, let's take a little gander at something. I have a marker on the map here in Moscarado, which I think is actually probably nothing. But let's explore it real quick. Let's go up the elevator, let's explore it real quick, and then maybe we'll work towards Wormways. Why is the sound distorted? Does the stream sound okay? Is the stream weird? I hope not. I would believe you if it was, because I've had some tech issues recently, but... Sounds okay. Oh, why are you... Shit, I think I just missed it. Sounds okay? Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna try to like float over as much as we can. Oh yeah? Wait, the fuck am I? No, yeah. Okay, we've been here. Speed Pete, thanks so much for the follow. No! Why? No, I missed it. There were rosaries right there. That's exactly the rosaries I need. Did you guys see that? Oh. He is not gaming? No, listen here. What rosaries? Okay, the problem is even if you are drifting, they kick you out of your, if you are... No! I'm telling you, it won't let me fucking parachute, brother. I'm telling you. I guess I'll just spam the button and see what happens. I mean, I guess. Third time's the charm. As soon as I fall out of the screen, it won't let me hit the button. Maybe means I need to find a different way over there or something, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. How do you like the game so far? Oh my god, I'm in love. I'm in love. It's amazing. Oh, we did it. 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 How many is it? 24. That's it? Are you for real? I guess there's this. Oh, okay. We are rich, actually. We actually are rich because a Weaver effigy can be turned in to collect money just like a rune harp can, just like a bone scroll. Let's go. I believe they get turned into... The problem is I don't remember exactly where that person is. Let me take a look real quick. What do my notes say? So the person you turn them into is... Uh-oh, I can't remember. I'm getting the vibe that it was from... God damn it. I do my best to take good notes and I still miss notes. Getting the vibe it was a person like up in here somewhere, but probably wrong about that. We'll find him eventually. And when we do, we'll be suddenly rich. It'll be great. It'll be great. Hey, Ryan, can you make a note that Evo is a dingus for me? You'd like me to write down that Evo is a dingus? Yeah, I can write down that Carly is a traitor. Yeah, I can do that for you. I don't know why you'd want me to, but... Yes, please? Okay, I got you. Carly is a traitor. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Excellent. I love nothing more than removing those little markers from the shit. Let's go. And now we get to go back up. The same thing we just did. This is why Carly's getting fired and getting replaced by her mom. It's true. Have you guys heard the rumors? Rumor is Carly as a mod is being fired and replaced by her mom. We do have to get her mom to agree to become a Twitch moderator, but I don't think it'll be a hard sell. Sometimes I sit and wonder to myself, what does Carly's mom think about what I do every day as a streamer? You know, you're like your friend's mom. Like, what do they think about my life? Do they think I've made good choices with my life? Oh, it's this one. I forgot. We probably ought to like kill you or something, right? Should we try? No. Ugh. You hit me so hard. Did you hit me for 3? There's no way. Nope. What if we just run? What if we just sprint? Sprinting is the key. Excellent. We have 1 health in Wormways. This ought to be just fine. Goodbye, Tama. Thanks for hanging out. Wishing you strength. Yeah, sending you love, wishing you strength, thinking of you. Death counter has several missing, by the way. I don't think that's true. You can't tell me that's true. You can't prove it. If Retsum says so on YouTube, then I'll believe you. Otherwise, fuck it. Maybe we'll just start removing some. I'm at 156. Why? Source? I say so. I'm sure I'm missing some. How many do you think I'm missing? Ah! Nope, nope, not good, not good. I'm just trying to fucking farm some soul, brother. Some silk, brother. That didn't work. I tried to be fast. Let's go, let's go. We can do it. We got to get all the way to the doorway a little bit above us. Then we got to play our needle in. You died to Skull Tyrant 3 times today. You started the counter at 160, so it's probably 163 then. Let's go with 163. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Thanks, guys. This is the one I can't reach. Wait, am I faster now? No, I forgot this is the one I can't reach. Piss. Piss. +1 environmental death? No, there's no way. Okay, sounds good. Ah! I need an enemy to chase me over here. Damn it. Okay. Well, I guess I should have remembered that, huh? Where did I bench last? I think we save and quit here. Is the right call. I think what we're gonna try and do is actually climb out of the main... I mean, for lack of a better term, there's a large green vertical column directly above us here that I think we can probably climb. I think the way to get there is to go to Shellwood first, though. Hulk dick, god damn it. And that's not even, that's from a regular, sometimes you get a comment in chat and you're like, that's from somebody who's new here and they don't know any better. And then sometimes somebody who's been around for like 3 years types something like Hulk dick in chat. And you're like, I guess at that point, it's not that somebody new wandered in and brought with them a specific personality or sense of humor. At that point, you reap what you sow. I sowed seeds 3 years ago, however long ago, when Bobby first came into the community, that makes me deserve to have to read Hulk dick in chat because I am responsible in some way, shape, or form for the, you know, for the vibe here, if you will. No, if you climb the green shaft, you get if the vertical hallway, Bye, Ricochet. Thanks for being here. Then you get to the blasted sands, which I don't know that I can do anything with right now. Maybe I can, but you get to the blasted sands, which don't go vertical at all. Huh. I mean, we could try. Well, we should keep a better to-do list. I'll write down explore blasted sands. The other thing I wanted to check was that on my map, I made a... Oh, would you look at that? I made a PNG that says there's a big jump to the door over here. I made a little image. If only I'd have read my notes a while ago. Interesting. Okay, well... Our options are this, Belhar. Let's just explore blasted sands a little bit. I don't know that I could wall jump last time. Could I wall jump last time? Pilgrim, accept the judgment of the rise beyond, that all who stand at Pharloom's holy crest prove pure of will and want. I need a, Moscarado. Now, what is this? Insert rosaries? I can't do that. I'm broke. Fuck it. We'll spend some. We're saving all this money. We should probably spend some. Is there a scorched sundial on the blasted steps? I said back then that you would forget the picture of your notes. I guess I was right. And what if you were right? And what if you were? Counselor Sarah, thanks so much for the 2 gifted subs. What the heck? Hi, how's it going? That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Hi, Catherine Hanner. How are you? Yo, I love this so much. The blasted steps. Chat, did I rest at that bench? Yes or no? Front seat question. Did I rest at that bench right there? Did I rest? I don't think so. Oh, piss. They're so scary. We're going to do it just to be safe. Why do you assume we have better attention spans than you? I just do. Sue me, but I do assume you have better attention spans than me. That's not it. That's not it. You should die to find out, and that's on science. Gonna science the shit out of some things. There's a thing above me there. There's a little handle up there. Oh! I like the... It's like you're wielding a gong. Hey! You dash very, very well. You dash fast. I need to heal. Nope. Oh, what was that? A judge, a gilded guardian of the blasted steppes, bearing a cymbal and a mallet. It is like a gong, except it's smaller because it's a bug. Those guys are awesome. We're doing it. I guess we're blasting. You're telling me... Whoa. You're telling me a sand blasted these steps? What the? What the? No. What the fuck was that? That's a Pharlid. Oh boy, we're blasting, baby. Small arachnid found in many crevices and caves throughout Pharloom. Okay. The music here is popping the fuck off. What's happening? What's happening here? How do you like the game so far? I'm in love with it. I don't need these. I'm max. Oh my god, what is going on with this music? So I think... Oh, no! So I think part of the puzzle of this thing is that the wind blows you one way. No! Okay. I think I can just... There it is. There it is. Yeah, the puzzle is the wind blows you one direction. So this takes you this way. What do we do here? Just run, jump? Oh, yeah, we do. Some pilgrims. No, die. Die. I think this might be the way to the Citadel, y'all. I think it could be. A pilgrim hiker, hard-shelled bug with a climber's pin. Their pin, once aid, has become a weapon, though the bug is unrefined in its use. He's attacking me with a hiking pole. This game is amazing. Oh, that worked? That shouldn't have worked. What the fuck was that? Ryan, do you want to know something interesting about those worms? It's not relevant to gameplay anymore. I appreciate the offer. I would say write that shit down. Hold on to it for the lore stream. I think someone told him before. Oh. Either way, I would say write that shit down and save it for the lore stream. Uh-oh. They're coming back to life? Sprinting is taking my silk. What is this? Is this a bell I can jump off of? Oh, yeah. Oh! Sign me up. Oh, boy. He's weakest after the attack. Oh, the wind! The wind! The wind is gonna kill me! Ah! Oh my god. The wind here is so smart from a game design perspective, from a combat design perspective. Exclamation read? Read what? Comma? I would say if there's an actual if there's an actual thing that I can read but I don't have it yet. Read chat? Yeah, I know. I would say save, read that for when I... Read that is save it for when... Are you talking chat? I'd save read that for when there's an item I've picked up that I've forgotten to read, or a entry or something like that. Okay. I think it's a Tama thing. Yeah, that's what Tama's for, though. Read that is like, Ryan, you specifically forgot to read something that you have in your inventory that you want to read. Okay. We did just see this, which is interesting. Do I go for that? I probably should. I think this is an elevator. Oh, yeah, it is. That's big. That's big. The wind is so interesting. Sorry, what I was thinking out here is the wind is so interesting from a combat perspective because it makes fighting somebody to the left entirely different from fighting somebody to the right. Especially like your drift, your paraglide is so different. Your glide is so different. Especially in the strong wind. It's so interesting. I like it. Just adds a little wrinkle. I'm sure it's nothing like groundbreaking. What the fuck is that? I'm sure it's been done before, but I like it. Those are baddies. Oh, no! Those are also baddies. Uh-oh. I have 2 health. 2 health and things are bad. We're good. Is the wind coming in wave? I can't tell if the wind is coming in waves or if it is coming in relation to specific areas. I need a fucking map. I really don't. No! I was gonna say I really don't want to die right here. No. It's fine. It's fine. We got the unlock. That's the most important thing. Is it right here? I think it's right here. Right? It's right there. Okay, we can do this. I think we can just do this. Yeah. We're back in business, baby. We're so back in business. Okay. Give me this shit. Without making me die here. That's just not fair. A memory locket. Those are huge. That's one of my favorite upgrades in the game to get. Let's go. The music and the worm crunchies in this area is so tense. Very. Tony, how is Lucas? Are you still playing Silksong with Lucas? How's Lucas enjoying it? Please don't be a boss. I don't want to. What are you? I don't want to fight a boss. Ah! Did it bounce? No. Oh, they do bounce. A driznet nesting creature that fuses its face with sharpened coral. I mean, I'm very far along and he's loving it. He gets mad if I do anything without him, so you have to schedule your gaming around when Lucas gets to watch. That's really cute. How much money do I have? Ay. Moscarado. No, keep singing. I'd hate to interrupt such a beautiful voice. Oh. I just love her so much. Honest to God, I can't think of I don't know. Maybe I'm having a very selective memory right now, but I can't think of a Hollow Knight character that I fell so instantly in love with as I did. And not like the romantic love that I am very obviously joking about and also feeling, but mostly joking about. But like, oh, maybe a Zelda. You're right about a Zelda. And also, I mean, I grew to love some characters a lot in Hollow Knight. A lot. And hate at least one character. But I feel like with Shakra, it was just like immediately like, oh my God, you're like your voice, like her voice in just like the darkness of a void where I don't have a map, just her voice as a beacon of oh my God. It's just so pure. It's so pure. You have a thing for map vendors? Yeah, because otherwise you're lost in the dark. Like her voice is she's not just a very compelling character from a character design standpoint. Not like visually, I'm talking like she is a like warrior's hardened heart, but she's a paladin, which is my favorite type of character. She's a paladin is how I would phrase it. I'm obsessed with paladins. She has a sense of honor. She has a quest. She's in a like hierarchical system. She has a master that she's searching for. But also her design is very like regal and neat. That's cool. The hints of little rings that you see along the path that get you hopeful about seeing her. Her voice is like a beacon it's the lighthouse. Her voice is the lighthouse of this game. It's so good. Cornifer's humming was the same, but somehow Shakra's singing hits harder. It does. Cornifer is an amazing character. But I just don't know that anything has grabbed me as suddenly and as quickly as Shakra's voice in this game. Oh. Not even Bapanada? Now, Bapanada is pretty good. I mean, I'm not talking shit about Hollow Knight, don't get me wrong. I'm saying the quickness with which Shakra grabbed me. Well, Shankar, child-wielding needle, have you seen trace of my master nearby? I feel she was here only recently. I cannot say for certain, Shakra, though if she travels seeking skilled opponents, these steps would serve her well. The warriors watching over them are formidable. True. Impressive guardians they are, fighting defensively and loath to leave their stations. They swing their weapons with a cold brutality that should not be underestimated. Oh, you know who I did love immediately? Shit, chat, what's the name of the Hollow Knight bug? The Hollow Knight bug, Myla? Myla? The depth of my love for Myla was less overall than Shakra. But Myla is also a instant one. Like millisecond zero. You're like, oh my God. Myla is the Crystal Peak bug, yes. Myla's instant, who gives you the giant kiss with the awful noise. No, that is the, that's the constipation noise. What's that character's name? Chat, what's that character? Salubra. What? How lucky are we to be playing these works of fucking art? A blasted steps map, huge caves ascending to Pharloom Citadel. What did I tell you? The roads are slowly being devoured by sand and howling wind. Is it crazy that this might be becoming my favorite area? In this moment, I have no more items to trade. Perhaps if we meet again on the roads ahead, I shall have crafted new goods to sell. In time, even these great steps will be swept away by the sands. Nothing is immovable. I mean, you're gonna make it like the oh baby. You're gonna make it the existential area? You're gonna make it the like, time comes for us all? Nothing is fair in the end, other than that looming sickle? Ah, we are so lucky. I'm so happy to be playing this fucking game. Oh, that worked. I didn't even mean to do that. How lucky are we? Blasted Steps goes hard. Oh, Shakra's singing below us. Aishkare. Ah, those are bad. Oh, there's things up there, though. Interesting. There are rosaries above me here. Moscarado. I think Shakra is really special in the sense that she is more of your equal than any of the characters in Hollow Knight were. She is also a warrior and explorer just like you. That's so true that she's the most important vendor in some ways. But she's got way more going on than that. She immediately has her own quest that you feel in some way, shape, or form at least interested in. All right, we have 2 health. This is bad. And we are not getting a lot of silk back. This is bad, chat. This is very bad. No! No! I need silk. I got it. I got the silk. Oh my god, I got the silk. And they died. We need to find a bench. I don't know where one is, but we need to find one. Ah! I hate it here. I hate it here. Joke's on you guys. I'm just staying here so I can hear Shakra singing below me. No, I whiffed. I whiffed. I was trying to do that. Shit. You're fumbling in front of Shakra? I'd be very interested in hearing the Team Cherry devs talk about what they learned from Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was obviously such a success, but from a like storytelling perspective, I'd be so interested to know. You think I'm gonna fall for your jokes again? Who you think I am? Who you think you are? I'd be so interested to hear what they learned from a storytelling perspective. Because you release one of the like most well-received, most beloved games with a lot of character work. Like Hollow Knight is full of character work. So much of the strength of that game comes from its characters. So much of the, so much of the like fandom love comes from its characters. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We run. Not good. And I do feel like in some ways I think Shakra is an excellent example of how of something they may have learned from Hollow Knight and even then bettered. Shakra is a step up in terms of storytelling so far. And I don't even know where it goes. It's the best part. I don't even know where it goes. Oh. That said, okay, real quick front seat question about Hollow Knight. It's Quirrell you find by the lake, right? By the lakeside in Hollow Knight? Yeah. That said, I do think, it's not like they were amateurs. It's not like they were doing anything less than amazing storytelling in Hollow Knight. You know? It's not like they were doing anything less than the very best. We are screwed here. No. Okay. I have the advantage. I can get some height on you here. No! You... That's fair. That's fair. I thought I could get a pogo off and then get far enough away from you to avoid it. I did not. My desktop background is the knight and Quirrell sitting at the lake. Oh, man. Right in the feels. So the interesting thing about this map, Blasted Sands might be my favorite area, guys. It's happening. It's happening. I know it's always the area you're in, but it might be happening. Let's actually... Oh, I shouldn't do it. I really want to go see what this is, and this is. Because we have fast legs now. I absolutely have to continue forward and go get my silk, but I have fast legs now. No, not you. I don't want to fight you. I just want to kind of see what's the farthest left I can go here, right? I did this already, and this was it was just access this high. Okay, and you guys should be some silk and some rosaries. Is there anything above you here, though? I can't tell. Hold up. No? It's just the long way around to here. I love to see some Blasted Sands appreciation. Yeah, this place is... It's hitting, that's for sure. Okay, what's the play? What's the play with you? You're weak after you've attacked. The problem is I don't know how to bait you into an attack that I can reliably dodge. I don't know how to bait that person into an attack that I can reliably dodge. What are they called? The Gilded? No, Guardian. Judge. It literally says Gilded Guardian, though. It's a judge. Okay. So there is something just up right above us right here. And then down here as well. We should do this because it might be a shortcut. Might be a dead end, but might be a shortcut. Uh-oh. 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 That hit me? My favorite thing about these games is how each environment melts into one another, like the Blue Lake being the reason why it rained in the City of Tears. Yeah, I think they're like... The sense of identity and place is so good here. It's a 5. I mean, Fractured Mask might just be the most powerful thing in this game. Okay, we're just kind of taking a peek. There's something down here. Nope. Nope, maybe. You'd think it would be easy to avoid their attacks, but they get me like the mites get you, Ryan. We've all got our weaknesses. Whoa, what is this? A frayed rosary string. That is not worth it. I am out here risking life and limb. And you gave me 30 rosaries? No, I slipped. No! Puka Bear says, I've been watching you on YouTube. I'm happy to catch you live. I'm so happy you tuned in right as I'm at the top of my game. At least you didn't lose your life or your limbs. Yeah, it's true. All right. Oh, shit. All right, we got to go get our silk. I also still want to explore that, but you can take the shortcut this time. Oh, I fucked that up. I need to wall jump there. Here. Then go up. We're going, we're going, we're going. That would have been a really funny way to find out that Ryan didn't actually sit at that bench. Oh, yeah. Killed it. All right. Is there anything to the left here? No? God damn it. Oh, boy. I wonder what the odds are of a new viewer tuning in to find you immediately fail versus immediately succeed at something. You wonder about that, Tony. I don't want to know those numbers. Remember when you said you wouldn't abuse the save and quit feature? No, I'm still not abusing it. I honestly do feel... I know you meant that in jest. I feel like my personal limit is if it involves falling down, I will absolutely use save and quit to get back to the bench. Plenty of people, especially on YouTube, are like, use it whenever you fucking want. The game's difficult. Why waste time when you only... If I fall, absolutely, I'm using it to get back to the bench. And also, and I would say, and I said this back then, so pardon me for just saying it over and over again, but to me, the main reason to avoid using the save and quit mechanic for me is oh my god, it's hell out here. Is an immersion thing. Like I like to avoid using it sometimes because of the immersion, because it makes me feel like I like to feel like I'm having to get by on foot in these places. Oh my god. And what do we think? Is there anything else down here? Probably just those frayed rosary strings, right? I feel like I have to be entirely certain though. There's nothing below there. So that's the end. So yeah, I feel a hesitancy that I think most people don't necessarily feel. Mostly from a like, I don't want to... I want to feel the immersion that I can. What's the minimum amount of time you'll use it to save? Probably like 30 seconds, which is what I just used. What is this? Is that a barber? Ow. What is this? What does this mean? Ah, shit. We really need to get our silk. No. Please don't be... We gotta go. We gotta go because I don't want to be a... I don't want it to be a boss fight. If you were really worried about the immersion, you wouldn't be dying so much. A barber? What? This looks like a pair of scissors. Right there. It looks like a old pair of scissors. Doesn't it? Maybe dying is part of the experience, Ryan. Maybe falling is part of the experience. Something about resilience. Game is trying to teach us something about resilience and perseverance, Ryan. Maybe we get a sixth sense of joy out of watching you continue your Sisyphean task, Ryan. That's probably true. But you can't let the like ethereal idea of a beautiful Sisyphean task prevent you from enjoying the quality of life features directly built into a game to make it more enjoyable for you. That's sort of how I'm feeling. I think they give you the save and quit option for a reason. And then it is up to each individual to sort of decide what their baseline. It's the thing that's true about video games, right? I present to you two worlds. One world in which there is a recommended way to play a video game, and every person out there does their best to stick to that way to as closely mimic that specific set of goals and pathways through the game and etc. You specifically mimic that as closely as you possibly can. It's the ideal way to get through something. That's one world out there. And then there's the world we live in, which I love, which is that the way people use Minecraft is as a goal-setting and adventure-defining, like, playground. And the way you do it with Silksong, frankly, too. And the developer can aid you in that by giving you a tool like the ability to save and quit, but they can't force you to use it or not use it. I mean, they can force you to use it or not use it. They cannot develop it. But the beauty that I think most game developers realize is that in a game where play is central, the ability to see if something works and then discard it, is you get to decide if you would prefer to play. Like, we talk about this with Breath of the Wild. I think about this with Breath of the Wild all the time, where I talked about fast travel in Breath of the Wild once in a YouTube video, and people were chiming in. They were like, the way I play Breath of the Wild is I literally never fast travel. And I cook all of my own food. And I never buy anything, or like, I never buy anything from shops because I like to find it all it's like just like with our actual lives, but maybe even turned up to 12, games give us a way to, games give us a place where we control the meaning-making mechanism. To me, it's meaningful to play the game with a little bit less saving and quitting because it provides value to me, and so I get to be the judge of that. Someone else maybe saves and quit constantly because they're speedrunning, or because they like it, or because they don't have enough time to play it each week. Some people probably play hardcore Silksong, where if they die once, the entire run's over. People, I mean, Steel Soul's a thing, right? I don't know if it's a thing in Silksong. I think it is. To me, I find one of the more beautiful things about video games, and in fact, one of the only reasons I can have this channel and have this experience talking to all of you, is that you're allowed to set your own weird little circumstances for how you want to derive meaning from your gaming experience. For me, I want to struggle. I want to not look at the wiki. I want to, with a lot of games, with some games I do these things, but I want to struggle. I want to have a sense of wonder because I didn't know what was coming. I want to, and other people that's not for them. And that's fine too, you know? And I think saving and quitting in this game is a very small little subset of one of those pie slices that people make their decisions on one way or the other, which I think is awesome. I think it's awesome. Saving and quitting can cause you to miss things. There are obviously times when it's pretty safe and just necessary. Yeah, I mean, it's always a trade-off. Fast traveling in Breath of the Wild means that you are 100% less likely to find those in-between little moments on an enormous map that has something hidden in every little crevice. That's the trade-off. The trade-off that is worth it to not fast travel is the most valuable thing you fucking own: your time, your attention. One of the reasons that I think you should always feel okay if you need to save and quit to teleport, or if you need to do a teleport heavy type of playthrough of a game, you should always feel okay with that, because what that saves is the most important thing you have, the time you spend on it. Most important thing in the world. Luke, that's a great, yes, Nuzlocks are a beautiful example of this. Self-set challenges. I'm a huge fan. One of the things that I watch the most on YouTube, actually, in terms of gaming content, is I watch a lot of gaming content about a game called Old School RuneScape, the game that came out in like 2004, which has a very vibrant community of like challenge runs where people play a game from 2004 that is very difficult already, and they set themselves some insane set of requirements for how they will or won't interact with the world to make it more difficult or more challenging. I love it. That's what our master mode playthrough was too. It's like, if you can find a way to set a challenge that gives you a lot of fun, that is, I think gaming has like, gaming almost has a monopoly on that type of fun. I think there are other hobbies out there that can let you feel it, but gaming is so good at it. So good at it. Tony says, I am so proud of myself with Silksong. I'm often someone who looks things up when I get stuck, but I've made a real effort not to do that on this playthrough. I think I only did it once or twice where I was banging my head. That's it. That's fucking awesome. That's amazing. Those are some of my favorite comments to get. I get comments occasionally on YouTube or from people in Twitch chat where they're like, yo, I've been playing this game specifically blind because of the way you play games. And I'm like, that makes me happier than anything else you could possibly say. Because I believe in this way of playing games, the blind way, the way that is not wiki dependent necessarily, that is like very, it's like it puts failure at the front and center. It puts wonder at the front and center, and I think those two things are really tied to each other. I don't think you get the same wonder if you don't have the same possibility of failure. No! Why did I just miss that? Fuck. I missed that jump. Ah! It's all going bad. Ah! Die. Die. It's all going terribly. I have 2 health. It's all going badly. Yeah, thick brow. That was maybe a little bit too much, that idea about Dark Souls. Shakra, can you heal me with your healing touch? Oh, no, you don't have one of those? Okay, never mind. Oh, this is so bad. I have 2 health versus these guys. Fuck me. We have an RB. That's good. That's very good. Nope. We're getting some... No, we're getting some soak back. Oh, baby. Beautiful. Oh, boy. Shakra's words heal my soul, at least. I know, and her touch might heal my entire body. What? If I've learned anything from Hollow Knight and Outer Wilds, it's that leaving a problem and coming back later almost always helps. Yeah. Okay. Gotta kill a couple of these turds. No! No! Fine, we can heal. Oh my god, you're here. These guys are the worst. They kill me every time. Okay, we can do this. We have 1 pilgrim alive left alive up here, probably. Yup. Never mind, he's dead. Woo! The last game I played, I took notes because of you, and I loved it. Rereading what I was thinking when I didn't know what was going on is so entertaining. I was talking about this in the Blue Prince episode I just recorded, but I'm going to be so sad to see my notes go away. To be done with Blue Prince and have to figure out what to do with my notes on the computer. Because I usually have physical notes. We're going to keep our silk. Heal. Perfect. Maybe the goal here is to jump off the edge. Maybe that's one way you can kind of... What just happened? No. No, that was so weird. I think I got a Windows notification or something. My game just freaked out. It's back. It's back. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was so weird. Make them into a poster, my Blue Prince notes. If I made a poster of my Blue Prince notes, it would take up... It'd take up every wall in our house, probably. It's just mostly screenshots is the problem. It's some notes, and plenty of notes, In fact, Blueprints is the game that I have had to use the most pages of any notebook I have ever used for one video game. Blueprints is that game. I have more pages of Blueprints notes than ever, but I also have more screenshots. I also have more screenshots than I've got so many screenshots. Comparing a video game to like a board game, board games define rules, but it's up to players to enforce them. Going outside those rules can be really great, or it can completely unravel the game. Video games, meanwhile, enforce the rules inherently via code, but as a result, you can push to the edge of those rules and limits. And or define your own, because no matter what, you can't break the rules. Again, not counting glitches. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I also think like, yeah, board games is a very interesting analogy because they too have, like, games often, not always, but often have a sort of, that's an elevator, that's good. Does that go all the way? Oh my God, it's doing it again. Video games often, not always, but often have a, like, intended experience as well. Let's try this barber. Where the developer has been like, hey, in some ways, this might be the ideal way through this story. And it might provide you with the best experience. But oftentimes, they're very encouraging about... but oftentimes, they are sort of, like, built to allow you... What is going on here? To encourage you to break or bend those rules, yeah. This is not good. I just started watching your Blueprints videos. Oh my God. You're in for a treat and also a marathon. No, I used the wrong attack. No. What happened to this this guy right here? Can we needle in? No. I feel like we're coming up on a boss battle based on the music. We're also off map. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have gone up there. That might be the boss battle room right there. Mods, you guys want to run a does Ryan survive the next 5 minutes prediction? If you want to. It's up to you guys. I know nothing about Blueprints, but I have zero time to sink into it. Would I be satisfied watching your playthrough? I usually don't watch playthroughs of games I haven't played. I mean, I hope you'd be satisfied watching my playthrough. I think that Blueprints has a very compelling... Sorry, this is my USB noise, my computer noise, sorry. I'm getting a pop-up on my computer. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was my PC. I think Blueprints has a very, very compelling puzzle at the center of it. I think it has a bunch of compelling puzzles along the way. I know that it is a time sink of a game. A very big time sink of a game. I kind of think it's like Baldur's Gate 3 in a weird way. I would highly recommend playing both of those games, but if you don't have hundreds of hours to sink into it, watching is totally fine. Totally fine to do it that way. Okay, predictions live. I'm trying to think if there's another game like it that I would compare it to. It's also, I mean, it also depends if you're like majorly into... This is a boss arena. 100% this is a boss arena. It could be a like gauntlet. Gauntlet? Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Great conch flies. Conch flies? It's pronounced like conch, right? C-O-N-C-H. Is that conch with a ch sound or a k sound? Conch. It's Conch? Fuck, I've been saying it wrong my entire life. Add one to the list. Add one to the list. Moth mommies, now Conch daddies. It's Conch daddies. Add one to the very long list of things I've been saying incorrectly my entire life. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, boy. 4 health. 4 health. I got some tools. We can do this. Pexy with the sub to Streamlabs. Thank you. Ah! Okay, you're drilling. Yeah. No. Okay, you can hit the drill part. No, that's a diagonal. No, okay. Okay, the diagonal is the problem. Everything else is fine, honestly. No! I was gonna say I was gonna heal. I didn't have my fractured mask? I mean, that's fair. I deserve that. I totally deserve that. I was gonna try and heal. I thought I had a fractured mask that would protect the heal. At the very least, I'd still have 1 health. But I must have lost it along the way. God damn it, we have to go all the way back there. Oh, no. Could have healed like 10 times, I'm sure, but I was too busy trying to figure out how the fucking boss worked. I was too busy. I mean, the most important, let's be honest, the most important thing you can do in a boss battle generally is figure out what the pattern is, right? Fuck. I was just trying to figure out if I didn't know that I could heal, you know? Oh my God, I have to run past so many of those bitches before I get there. I do have an elevator though, right? Where the fuck is the elevator? We'll find it in a second. Gotta be an elevator here somewhere. The elevator go all the way down? Okay, one more time. Are you running the boss back? I am. I thought the elevator went all the way there. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was very wrong. I guess I mean, this game really is making a liar out of me, huh? Oh my God, I just realized we have to call it a YouTube episode right there. Thank you so much for watching. I over recorded, so the next episode might be a little short. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like or a positive comment, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for tomorrow for another episode of Silksong. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry for the cliffhanger. There's no cliffhanger. I'm gonna die to those bitches a bunch of times, and then eventually I'll prevail. That's spoiler alert. That's what's going on. See ya.